All right, well, I'm heading to the Grand Canyon right now. There is a very thick fog. I don't know how much of a view there's going to be at the Grand Canyon. I'm not so sure that I'm going to go for a big hike today. It was a pretty big hike that I did yesterday at Sedona, and I have possibly another one coming up tomorrow, kind of saving myself for that. I was kind of thinking maybe I'd just go up to some overlooks and get some real nice pictures of the Grand Canyon. But with this fog that I'm in right now, I'm not all that hopeful about that. I hope it clears out. Well, hopefully with the midday sun, it'll start to evaporate. Not so great right now. We'll see. Luck was on my side. As I drove towards the park, the fog began to clear out, and it was shaping up to be a great day for taking in the sights. You gain a lot of elevation going towards the Grand Canyon. Like, I'm not even in the park yet, it just goes up and up and up. Hello. Sure. I made my way into the park and pulled off at the first available overlook, which is also the location of the Desert View Watchtower, a 70-foot stone tower that was built in 1932 and was inspired by ancestral Puebloan architecture. All right, I'm out at the Grand Canyon. This is exciting. It's my first time ever being here. Luckily, I've passed through that cloud or fog that I was in earlier, so should be some good views. I am on my way now to the first overlook as you drive through the park. From anything I've ever seen of the Grand Canyon, I have a feeling this is going to be another situation where the camera just doesn't really do it justice for how big it is. But yeah, let's go check this out. The Grand Canyon needs no introduction, but this is my first time seeing it in person, and it really is spectacular. All right, well, yeah, as expected, I don't think the camera is going to do it justice here. It just goes on for mile after mile after mile. I'm going to drive around the park a little, see if I can get some other overlooks. So yeah, let's go see more. It's kind of a cool day out. It's only about 50 degrees out, but regardless, that sun gets you. It's intense. It's kind of what I was experiencing a little bit in Sedona yesterday. It's been really nice weather on this trip, a lot of it. Ooh, look at that. Sorry. It's been really nice weather, but the southwestern sun is definitely intense. I think I'm going to put on some sunscreen next time I stop. But wow, how amazing is that? It just goes on forever. Stopping at another overlook right here. All right, I got a little sunscreen on, hopefully not trying to get burned today. Let's go see some more. The Grand Canyon follows along the Colorado River as it winds along a rocky path and over some intense rapids. A nearby tour guide was explaining that the section of river directly ahead was a particularly dangerous area. Well, I was wondering exactly how long it is. I heard a tour guide just now saying that it is 220 miles long, 1 mile deep, and can reach 14 to 15 miles across. It's pretty crazy. It's really hard to get a sense of scale when you're looking at it because it just seems like it goes on forever. lot of this so far has just been taking in the views. It's amazing. I'm obviously not going to drive all 220 miles of the canyon's length, but the visitor center is in about 21 miles, so I think I'm gonna go there. And honestly, with all these pull-offs I'm stopping at another one right now. Even that 21 miles might take me a while to get there, so I think that's a good destination for today. Now, aside from the vast scale and the striking beauty, the Grand Canyon National Park is actually one of the most deadly national parks in the nation. A lot of the fatalities involve people taking paths down to the bottom of the canyon and then either overheating or not being able to get back up. It is a mile descent. For every foot that you go down, you're going to have to go back up. Basically like climbing a reverse mountain, whereas a mountain, first you go up, then you go down. Here, you go down, then go back up. So it's almost like saving the hard part for the second half of the hike. And if you're unable to do it, some people need to be rescued. Pulling off at another one of the overlooks now. This one's called Moran Point. Just before reaching the visitor center, I spotted several elk along the side of the road and stopped to take some pictures. I have a passport of national parks that you stamp with all the different locations you've been to, and it was time to get my Grand Canyon stamp. A large map in the wall of the visitor center gives some sense of scale for just how large the Grand Canyon actually is. I've only seen a tiny portion of it. Next, it was on to the gift shop to buy a bumper sticker for my roof box. I drove past the elk again and stopped at one last overlook called Grandview Point before calling it a day. The sun was getting low in the sky and it was almost time to leave, but first I had to take in the amazing views one last time. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for that one. I mean, what more can I say? It's the Grand Canyon, come on. That was wild. It'd be really cool going down into it sometime. Today is not the day though. I mentioned earlier that I have an upcoming hike potentially. I went ahead and put in for the lottery for Angel's Landing in Zion National Park for tomorrow. And I just got the results back. It was successful. I'm going to Angel's Landing. Woo! Oh man. That means that I have a pretty long drive ahead of me tonight. If I was to drive all the way to Zion National Park from here, my ETA be around 8 p.m. My time slot to hike Angel's Landing is between 10 a.m. and noon, meaning I have to get to Angel's Landing by that time, not necessarily be done with it. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm gonna stop for that. I gotta find a spot to camp near the Zion area, and then next to come, Angel's Landing. Oh man, we're going to Zion. If I have edited this video and you are now watching it, that means I've survived Angel's Landing or chickened out, one of the two. Well guys, I hope you had fun. I know I did. I think that'll do it for this one. But like always, until next time, catch you later. Peace.